what about this equation told you that you have to distribute so that we could get started?
You have a number outside of the equation. And
Outside of the what?
Parentheses, and there's an equation inside of the parentheses, and there's not exactly a way to solve that, so you have to distribute it to make it a way for you to solve it.
Good. So the first thing that we should have noticed is what Philip pointed out to us. With those numbers on the outside of that parentheses, that means that we have to do the distributive property, right? The distributive property means to do what, Cassie?
To distribute what's on the outside of the parentheses, multiplied by everything on the inside.
Very good. To take what's on the outside of those parentheses and multiply it by everything that's on the inside of the parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few minutes to finish up your starting gate before we go over it. Okay, and remember, make sure that you're doing that distributive property that Philip pointed out to us.
Can it be, is it decimal and stuff?
It's always possible. How can you check your answer and tell if it's correct? Thank you, sir. Someone answer Jack's question. How do we know if our answer is correct once we get that final answer? Nick, what do you have? What do you mean check it? Very good. You can check it, right? If both sides of your equation equal the same thing, right? If each side of your equation, if it makes a true statement, then you know that your answer is correct. So when you get that final answer, if it doesn't seem right, we can always check it and make sure that we are either correct or that we're wrong, so we can go back and fix that problem. Okay, what do you think you did wrong?
I distributed it wrong.
Okay. Your distribution looks perfect to me.
But I got this.
Okay, so after you distribute it, what did you do?
I subtracted 5x
Okay, why did you subtract 5x?
because that was one of the easiest ways to get rid of the 5x.
Okay, good. So then what'd you do?
I subtracted 5x over here and got 7x. So then 70 plus 6 equals negative 10.
Good.
And
Okay.
I subtracted 6, which that guy went away, and that made it negative 16.
Sounds good.
And that would give you 7.
Jack. Yep, go ahead.
That would give you 7x, and then 7x divided by 7 gives you x.
Okay.
And it would, so negative 16 divided by 7 would give you that number.
Okay, so what makes you think that it's wrong?
Because, I guess it can be a...
Right, it could definitely be a decimal or fraction, right? Okay, now I would just suggest when you're plugging it back in to make sure that it works to use the fraction format of it.
Okay.
Right, do you remember how to change your decimal to a fraction in your calculator?
Yeah, don't do it like
Off task.
PRB.
Second PRB, yep.
It says second PRB.
Okay, so try plugging that number back in and you can check and see if your answer is correct. How are you doing, Evan?
So far, kind of good. I got kind of stuck after that.
Where did that plus sign come from? What should it be? Very good, very good. Yes.
I subtracted 5 from this side.
Okay,
I mean, first thing I did was add 10.
Okay, that works.
16.
Okay.
I got 12x plus 16. And then on this side,
what would have been left on that side?
negative 10? No, 5x minus 10.
Okay, so what did you just add to both sides?
I know it'd be 5x equals 12x plus 6.
Very good, that's a good step so far.
And then after that, I did 12x minus 5x.
Okay,
And no, I did 5x minus 12x.
okay, that would have been fine.
Negative 7
Okay,
was negative 7.
we'll see. Give me a second.
Negative 7 x plus 6, and I would divide by negative 7 to 16, and I got 2.28, and that wasn't right. I checked.
Okay, wait, did you get 2.28 or did you round to 2.28?
I rounded.
Okay, remember we talked about with equations you can't round, right? Because an equation has that one specific answer, right, most of the time. So what you can do is, the work you did sounds perfect. What I would do would be to change that decimal to a fraction. So hit that second and PRB button and change it to a fraction, and then plug it in using that. Okay, because remember, if you rounded answer is a lot different than the other one. Hannah, sign up.
Did I distribute correctly?
Yes, sir.